I'll never forget the phone call from Susie Heilman's husband, Bill. It was 10:30 in the morning, Saturday, January 8th, 2011. "Roxanna, listen," he said, his voice tight. "I just got a call that Susie and Christina are at the University Medical Center." Susie, a neighbor and friend, had taken my 9-year-old daughter, Christina-Taylor, to an outdoor event hosted by Congresswoman Gabrielle Giffords. "What happened?" I said. "An accident?" "I wasn't told anything, just that we need to get there." The drive to the UMC would take me right past where Susie and Christina-Taylor were to have seen the Congresswoman. I told my son, Dallas, "Get your shoes on and grab a jacket because we have to go to the hospital." "What's going on, Mom?" "I'm not sure. Just pray everything will be okay, all right?" We don't wear it on our sleeves, but praying is a normal thing for our family. Dallas and I were both praying silently, hardly knowing what to ask for. I called my husband, John, but had to leave a message. We had to get going. As I neared the Safeway in La Toscana Village Mall, I saw emergency vehicles, flashing lights, and barricades. I was going to have to go the back way. I wound up on the south end of the strip mall and saw people wandering about and yellow police tape around the plaza. If Susie's little car had gotten caught in a major pileup, maybe it was a more serious accident than I thought. Christina-Taylor and Susie had to be okay, though, right? That's not my life. Serious things don't happen to my family and friends. I reached the hospital just before 11 a.m., but when I followed the signs to the emergency room, I found the entrance blocked off with police cars and ringed with camera crews and news trucks. Suddenly, I had a one-track mind. I needed to find a place to park so I could get in there and make sure Christina-Taylor was all right. I told myself everything would be all right once I reached her. I just wanted answers, to know my daughter was okay. I could deal with anything else, no matter how serious. In the ER, I went to a woman behind the counter and introduced myself. She said, "Wait here just a minute." I was a nurse, not to mention a mother who had been to the ER before. That was not typical. I could tell by the way she looked at me that she knew exactly who Christina-Taylor was and what had happened to my daughter. I didn't want to hear, "Wait a minute." I wanted to hear, "Just 1 second." When the woman returned, I couldn't get a thing out of her. She looked as if she would rather be anywhere but right there, right then, and she led Dallas and me to the elevator and to a waiting room on the 6th floor. She asked if Dallas or I wanted anything to drink. I knew she was trying to be helpful, but something to drink was the last thing on my mind. "What I want," I said, "is for you to tell me what has happened and what is going on with Christina-Taylor." "I'm sorry, I can't," she said. "But someone is going to come and talk to you." I didn't like where this was headed, but I did not even allow myself to think the worst. I was hoping for the best and working to stay calm. I sat down, more convinced than ever that whatever this was, it was worse than I had originally thought. I envisioned debilitating injuries, maybe a long recovery time. We would handle it. It was the kind of family we were. I asked the woman to direct me to a rest room, and as I entered, I imagined Christina-Taylor was in emergency surgery. That had to be why I was not being told anything yet. No one knew anything. I realized this was probably going to be the last time I would be alone before someone came to talk to us. I was desperate, and glad Dallas didn't have to see me that way. I knelt on the floor and folded my hands. "Lord," I said, "please take care of Christina-Taylor. But if it's really, really bad, just let her go and don't let her suffer. Take her. Don't let her be in pain. I face the seemingly impossible task of trying to express in words the loss of a child, the love we shared as a family, and the light my daughter added to the world. The tragedy that ripped through Tucson that January Saturday in 2011 tore from us someone we'll never get back and changed our lives forever. But though Christina-Taylor is gone, her memory will live on.